Assured vacuum system. A couple things right off the bat that's a little bit different than your normal claw system. Is anybody heard of the claw technology? Essentially, it looks just like this right here, this sticker, but there's two sets in the dry chamber of the pump, and as they go around, the lobes squish the open area down and it creates that vacuum. So there's a very tight tolerance here. Now, these are lubricated in the sense that in the chamber of the pump, where the gears are, it is oil lubricated. However, it's less than a quart of oil, 0.86. But the pump chamber itself remains dry. Now, what is O2 Assured? O2 Assured means that the oil, the wettable parts, the seals, the different things, filters, anything that could cause combustion or support combustion has been eliminated. And the reason why is because this is being used for waste instead of gas. The WAG system, this is gases that are pulled off your OR rooms that are highly flammable. So to eliminate the possibility of a buildup of gas in the pumps and some kind of explosion or fire, they've gone to this. Now, a couple things about that. Even though the claw pump, the normal claw pump in the O2 Assured looks exactly the same, all the seals, all the O-rings, air filters, oil, everything about it's different. Fortunately, we give you all the pump information that you're going to need to order parts and replacement items. But don't get confused. Once you compromise and use regular claw pumps into O2 Assured, it's no longer designated O2 Assured because it's mixed now. It's no longer, you know, it could possibly support combustion. Even though it's slim, it still possibly can do that. Essentially, the flow of the machine is your vacuum comes in from the facility, enters into your receiver. From your receiver, it's drawn into the individual pumps through the inlet, which is on the back side, comes to your inlet filter. So you've got filtration here, and basically this is a cartridge type filter with the paper insert in it. Goes into your pump, and then the waste gas is pumped out to the roof. That's the overall flow. It's pretty basic and simple. It's no different than the other vacuum type system. A couple things about a claw system. It's very efficient. However, it does have its limits. You never want it to pull more than 23 inches. If it pulls more than 23 inches, it could damage the pump. However, with the altitude and the need here, this should be do very well for you. Now, one of the things that is a little bit different than you've probably seen before is anybody familiar with Danfoss drives on motors? Sort of like a PLC for your motor. And that's what that white case on top is. It sits on top of your motor. It's a Danfoss drive. And what that does, you program all your parameters into your motor how you want it to run. It's sort of, it's not like a VSD, variable speed drive, but it has that ability to monitor your motor. So I always refer to it as just like a little PLC for your motor. Each motor has its own. Everything is controlled through the control cabinet. It's pretty simplistic. Each motor has a disconnect switch. So if you have to work on pump number 4, you can turn this off, kill power from the main circuit breaker into the system, and you can work on that pump. And there's a place here for you to lock it out. Okay? I'll open up the cabinet and we'll show you the inside of the cabinet so you can kind of get an idea of what the inside looks like before we start with the basic controls on the outside.